Hello everyone, I'm Taylor.
I'm Ariel. I'm Andrew's body double for tonight because she couldn't be here for the filming.
This is our second Lindy class. We worked a lot on reviewing the previous material, which was our fake outs and our send out and swing out, but then we built on that by doing a Lindy circle. So the review material was this. Rock, step, trip, step, step, and trip, step. Send out, trip, step, 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 triple, and swing out. Trip, trip, Good that. Sure, yeah. So we'll do it another orientation so you see it. A rock, step, triple, step, and triple, send out. Swing out. Perfect. So we then added to that with Lindy circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What we had talked about here is when you're going in a circle or this oval shape, you have a lot of momentum. So you want to have a really good connection between you and your partner. That means the hand on the back is planted firmly. You're sunken down. Your weight's with you. And then we are keeping our feet underneath us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We are traveling in sort of a forwards and backwards motion. Even though it's called a Lindy circle, it's really not so much a circle.
Yeah, and for those of you who have any kind of classical dance training, whether it's ballet or whatever, will know why that's important. If you just spin very quickly as opposed to walking in a circle, spinning very quickly will make you less dizzy. So that oval shape is important because then we triple step in a straight line and pivot and then triple step back, and you get less dizzy. So as a general rule of thumb, we always triple step in straight lines and turn or pivot on steps because it keeps people from getting dizzy.
That's right. So what that means is that everything we've taught you so far is linear. Your fake outs are in a line, your send outs are in a line, your swing outs are in a line, and so is your Lindy circle. Other things that we worked on was follows, squaring off to our partner. When we went through our swing outs, they were looking at a little parrot on my left shoulder. That was in the 4 position. We worked on tension. So we found that place where our arms weren't tight and we weren't holding them up. We were connected, and that if we were to slip off, our arms would fall. So we have that connection, that a little bit of energy between us.
We also worked on leads letting go at the right time.
That's right.
And what happens is if you keep your arm there past 5, it turns into a Lindy circle.
That's right.
So that's your signal for a Lindy circle, folks, is keep the arm there. But if you do that and you didn't mean a Lindy circle, not so good. So if you try to do a send out or a swing out, drop the arm at 5. That's
right. Let your partner flow with the momentum you gave them, which is linear away from you, and they'll pass you. Getting into a circle is pretty simple. You don't have as big of a rock step, and you just pivot around your partner. When you want to get out of the circle pattern, you just make sure you've got a nice exaggerated big rock step. A rock step, triple, step, step, triple.
This is also one of those places where it's really important to have a strong catch, because there's so much momentum going into this that if you don't, the follow will just go flying and face plant into the dance floor, and nobody likes that. So definitely strong catch.
There you go. That was all the material for Lindy. Then we wanted to do a quick review of kick-throughs, because we know that that's causing a little bit of trouble in the routine. So just to go over that, we get into our kick-throughs from our 30s Charleston with the hand. Kick, kick, and kick, kick, and kick, kick, and kick, kick, and kick, kick, back. So what's happening here is my hand is changing to Ariel's left hip on this inside kick, and then we bring our foot here as on the hold, and then we explode open. We're keeping in mind that our center of gravity should be lower. It keeps us from toppling over. I don't know, Ariel, do you want to demonstrate what it looks like if you're too high?
The problem is, right, especially if you're in that extended position where your arm's behind you, and you're trying to do it like this where you're upright, this is not a stable position. This looks like a fall off the log, and it feels like a fall off the log.
Because you are falling.
Because I am falling. But if you're down, if I get down over this leg, this is a stable position. I can stand here all day long, and it's fine. And what it allows me to do is, because I have my weight under control, I can use Taylor's momentum more. Taylor go, and that's really important in the routine because it's really fast.
Yeah.
So think about getting down every time you get to one of these kicks and using that momentum because it will help you do them faster.
And avoid kicking forward because that takes a lot of your energy away from your body that you've got to then bring back, and that takes a lot of work. Your kick should be down, just like all of your Charleston. It's rock step, down, down, down. The same for your kick-throughs, right? It's down and down, down and down, down and down, down and down. So if I want to go quickly, we can.
Let's do it from the other direction so they see
Yeah, sure.
the open part.
5, 6, 7, 8, rock step, kick, 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 ba, ba, da. A little faster, ba, ba, da, 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 da. We could not do this with just ourselves. Together, we're able to bounce off of our energy, sort of from full extension to compression, and that means we can keep up with that ridiculous song.
Yeah, but it's important for both partners to be balanced before you do that, because otherwise people will fall over, and we really would prefer that nobody break anything.
So I think that was basically all the material for tonight. Practice it, have fun with it. There's no class next week, but you can come out and join us on the Friday night.
Yes, and remember that the Friday practice on November the 15th, which is the night before we perform, is free for UC students who want to come out and review it just one more time.
There you go.
Thanks, guys.